What if this is the greatest opportunity we all had to redefine, in a way, what normal is?
Open like never before is an ode to a new way of thinking.
What if we choose to be open?
When the pandemic hit, what they decided to do was ceased all of their marketing activities and then decided to divert that spend into helping HoReCa partners and customers that were badly affected by the crisis.
After the first wave of coronavirus, we were briefed on what do we do as a brand.
Their role of their advertising has always been to uplift and bridge divides. Where we landed in terms of the strategic approach was when the lockdown started to lift, we would be there with a message of positivity.
Who says we have to go back to normal? Back to anything?
The campaign is about openness, it's about declaring your renewed optimism for things.
Instead of shutting down, what if we actually just embrace this new change? Poems are one of the first and rawest forms of communication. Ads come and go, but poems stay in time. There were certain topics that we wanted to cover. Travel ban, renew appreciation for jobs, parents, teachers.
We really wanted a voice that mattered to that very moment. And it only became a poem through the hands of George the poet. We gave him full freedom to add his craft. I think that's what elevated the piece.
My ears are not my earphones.
What if I listen?
What if I'm missing how bright your eyes glisten? What if I just smile a bit?
Exactly, George's grandmother on the picture that the lady holds, an amazing activist for women's rights in Uganda. Let's say testimony to how much George put himself into the project.
The timeline was super tight and we had 6 weeks to pull off a full-blown global campaign. We had a first day in London, 3 days in Stockholm, 2 units rolling at the same time, a 5th day in Cape Town, finding people all over the world to shoot some content themselves. Taxi driver in Rio, a girl dancing in Tokyo. Coca-Cola and 72 stayed super connected throughout the whole process and trusted each other as well.
They were great at pushing for provocative work. There's a lot of pressure to come out with a bold statement and make sure that it's right. We always trusted our gut on everything.
We always thought that YouTube, since the very beginning, was the platform to bring this idea to life.
Having the piece on YouTube makes deploying such a campaign easier. Each individual market in each individual country, people will be experiencing their version of that with a meaningful connection to that community.
We'll weather the storm. So I'll be open like never before.
Be open to how the process might make twists and turns that you didn't anticipate, and how those things could actually bring some beauty and difference and depth to the work.